having one of the most difficult passports, one of the weakest passports in the world, which is a Nigerian passport. Having that and traveling with that is always hectic, is always super screening, second screening, third screening. It's very, very difficult. So as a Nigerian coming to the Balkan countries, I was expecting this. I've been expecting this to be pulled over, to be, just extra scrutiny. Welcome to the beautiful city of Tirana, Albania. In 2022, December to be precise, I visited the Balkan countries. I started my trip in Tirana, Albania. I flew Air Serbia, which means I had to go to Belgrade. I landed around 2 a.m. and I had no time to check for where to go. So I Googled the parks in Tirana. And the first thing early morning was to walk down straight to this park called the Grand Park of Tirana that has this beautiful lake. It's an artificial lake. So I've officially visited everywhere in Europe, all the countries except Kosovo. Hopefully I can do that in 2023. The Christmas light is officially on. It's beautiful. I bet this place will be beautiful at night. It's a beautiful place. It has this artificial lake, beautiful. It has a mini zoo, and it has these huge botanical gardens. It has a lot of shops you could go to. The park has little bars and snack places where you could stop and enjoy just the beauty of the park. And I remember seeing some trains, mini trains that takes you around for, I think, for like 20, 30 minutes, takes you around the lake. And it's just a very, very clean city. Coming from Africa and having one of the weakest passports in the world, a Nigerian passport, it's I was expecting to have a difficult time here, difficult entry at the borders, but I was surprised. I was actually thinking they were going to take me off the line, because most of the time, like 5 years ago, traveling with a Nigerian passport is always it's crazy. But I was expecting them to take me off the line, or at least, interrogate me and all that. But I've been super, super impressed, and I have to give it up to the Balkan countries. I was in Skopje, North Macedonia, and I have to tell you, this is the fastest, and this is the fastest process that I've gone through. The immigration points, it took the guy, like, give or take 2 minutes to process me in. He was super nice, super respectful. He didn't he just let me in, and I got to the place, got to the country. People have been super nice. I mean, believe me, if you want to travel, spend time, spend some money, travel, and you're not running away from your country. You just want to go have fun. The Balkan countries, these are the places to be. You have good time, it's cheap. I mean, they got it all. Whatever you need here, they have it all. And you could have a lot of fun if you want the beach, ocean. No, well, not the ocean, but they got the beach, they got the mountains, the forest. Whatever you want outdoors, it's right here. At the end of my walk around the park, I heard car drifting, and I drifted for the first time in Ukraine 2021. So I decided to go check it out. Since I only had one day left to explore the city, I decided to walk around. It's Christmas time, and this was December 17, 2022. So the city itself goes all out for Christmas. It's a very, very lit city. Everywhere is pretty lit, beautiful, decorated for Christmas already. And it's safe. I walked around a lot of hotels, a lot of restaurants, and a lot of nice people. One thing I'll tell you, coming to this city, coming to Tirana, you should have cash because most of the places do not accept cards. So it's more like it's not a cashless society. I can tell you that. I met few friends here that invited me back to the center of the city where there's so much lighting, lighting, lighting. I'm definitely coming back here because one day is not enough to explore the city. And the good thing is, I have my new friends. So check out my next video when I come back to Tirana. I'm definitely coming back here to shoot more videos. Stay tuned and check out for my next video. Thanks for watching. What up, family? This trip concludes the end of my Balkan trip. I've had wonderful time. I started in Skopje in North Macedonia. Going to North Macedonia, coming on this trip, I was the only black guy on the flight from Milan to Skopje. So I had this preconceived notion before I landed that, traveling with a Nigerian passport, that they was going to, treat me bad. And having a weak passport, an African passport, and being the only black guy with a Nigerian passport, I was expecting the worst. So I had that they was going to take me out of the line and screen me, second screening, and that happens a lot. But to my surprise, when I got there, anyone that knows me knows that I fly a lot, but the reception I got there from the immigration was the best so far all my life. I spent less than 2 minutes, give and take a minute and 30 seconds, and he just did his thing, and he told me, welcome to Skopje, and that's it. Within 2 minutes he stamped me in, and that was it. No question, no nothing. It was just fast. So I left Skopje. I spent 2 days. I left Skopje and I flew. Going out, it was the same thing. Going out, the reception, it was like people were nice, super nice. And so I spent 2 days in Skopje in North Macedonia, and I flew straight to Belgrade, Serbia. When I got to Belgrade, that was a little bit, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. It was just, this lady doing her job, and she said how long was I staying. I told her I'm staying just 2 days, and it took her like 3 minutes, but still compared to other places, that was pretty fast. Having a Nigerian passport, that was pretty fast. So, I mean, that was it, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes max. And I had fun in the city. I went around, I met few people, and I left also. It took them about 2 3 minutes to stamp me out because they were surprised that I was just staying 2 days, and that's it. And also, the crazy one was when I spent 2 days and I flew straight to Tirana, I'm still in Tirana, right here. So I flew straight to Tirana, spent 2 days also. The funny thing was, like, I got here, they checked, why am I here? No, sorry, I take that back. And the man, it was an older man, the immigration was an older man. He asked me, like, how long are you staying? I said 2 days. He said, do I have a ticket? I told him I do have my ticket. So welcome. He didn't even stamp me in. And I thought, excuse me, sir, you're missing the stamp. He said, no, it's okay. So I went in here without any stamp, and I just got out now. It was same thing too. And I noticed they checked me, and they just gave me my passport back. In and out, there was no stamp. It was an easy process, and I love the trip. I enjoyed all my trip to the Balkan countries. I had a little bit tiny incident here in Tirana, but I'll talk about that on my next video.